What is good YouTube? Warstu here with my finale video for the DC Legends of Tomorrow episode of the 4-night crossover, episode 7, Invasion, season 2, but let's be honest, it was really a 3-night crossover as the Supergirl's part was irrelevant. If you haven't already, check out my other videos which will be linked somewhere down below, as that is awesome. So, within this episode we found out why the Dominators attacked, what they're after, what they're trying to do, and what they tried to do before. So in the 1950s they came to gain artificial intelligence on humans. So essentially, they don't want metahumans in this Earth that could later on affect them. So it turns out that if Barry Allen, the Flash, turned himself in, they would disappear. But obviously this wasn't the case, so let's divulge a bit more. So Agent Smith was in the 1950s part of this episode where Cisco, Felicity, Vixen, Heatwave and Citizen Steel went to try and get some intel on the Dominators and see what they're up to. So they managed to get one, but before they could question the Dominator, the kind of FBI, CIA came along, and Agent Smith, who was the old guy from the first couple of episodes in the season, ironically, kind of interesting how he's still around, he stopped them from doing that. And then Team Cisco came along and saved the day, but they were going to be at a government building, so how could Cisco and Felicity break into a government building and get out? So basically, they found out that the Dominator said that they don't want metahumans in this world, so they want Barry Allen. So let's skip back to the current day. This Dominator gave Cisco the heads up when he vibed over to the alien spaceship and told him exactly what they're up to, and if Barry Allen didn't hand himself in, they would destroy the world with a meta bomb, which essentially Firestorm kind of took out. And also Dr. Stein has a daughter due to Flashpoint, which he doesn't want anyone to know about. Obviously Jefferson has to know about it because he can tell, because they are connected, everything. So they discover that they can do something to put the alien race into a excruciating pain. They do that, and essentially the Dominator at risk is over. Fairly easy and simple. That is something that I didn't like, guys. The kind of alien race got destroyed. Well, not destroyed, they just went back home. A bit too... the threat of the aliens was over far too quick. Yes, we got a Marvel Civil War scene with Team Superheroes versus Team Aliens, which looked sick. Looked so cool. The execution of that was awesome. We had Vixen, everyone was there. Citizen Steel with his new outfit. Helmet looks a bit stupid, but that's kind of a theme on the show. Seeing as John Diggle one looks really stupid as well. So Cisco stopped being a dick during this episode. He realised that when he went back into the 1950s, by helping Dominator, he caused an aberration. So how can he moan at Barry about potentially killing his brother, even though we don't know what actually happened? If it was due to Flashpoint, that he can't be mad at him when he's caused an aberration himself. So Cisco, I've just learned, can be an absolute dick, can be worse than Felicity. I mean, a lot of the episode focus was on Felicity and Cisco, which kind of made no sense. So Oliver at first didn't like Kara because he didn't like what he didn't know. At first he was taking on humans, then metahumans, now aliens. So he wanted Kara to stay distant, but ultimately Kara saved him from dying as she flew and caught him, and then he kind of became less stubborn. I kind of compare Arrow to a version of Batman in a subconscious way. Let me know down below what you think. Did you like the episode? And what do you think? What do you think of my breakdown? So ultimately, Team Superhero dominated pretty easy. I think Dr. Stein's daughter, the Aberration, is going to come up quite soon within this program. Obviously, Captain Cold's back in the Chicago episode next week. Can't freaking wait for that. Big Prison Break fan, so I'm fanboying over Wentworth Miller. Serious. And also, it's going to be cool because Rip Hunter is coming back. Did a video on where the hell is Rip Hunter. So it was quite cool at the end how they had the Hall of Justice, which is ironically owned by Barry. It's kind of like a Star Labs building near an airstrip. It's the new president, because obviously the old president got evaporated, got killed, got incinerated. She said they basically trust the kind of superheroes, so they got a lot of recognition. And Heatwave was bantering with Sarah, going, she's kind of hot, and Sarah's like, yeah, she's really hot. So that's kind of funny. Nate Haywood's interaction is pretty cool. He's learning to control the Citizen Steel abilities even better. I mean, even though a lot happened this episode, not a lot happened. I mean, let's break it down. They found out what the Dominators were after. They went back in time to kind of get some intel. They defeated the Dominators. Barry Allen tried to give himself in to save the world, but in the end the team didn't let him. So the kind of problem with these kind of things are, you always know that the good guys are going to win. I would have liked someone to get hurt, potentially someone to die. Bit more Harrison Wells, HR. He was not really anywhere. Vixen only came in the Legends of Tomorrow episode. For me, was a bit weird. Not too sure. I mean, this review is going to be a bit blunt, but not a lot happened. I would have to say, out of 3 episodes, Arrow was the best, followed by Flash, followed by Legends. Legends wasn't a bad episode. It's just I just felt like it was a bit rushed and a bit cramped. I most likely will be doing a trailer breakdown for the episode with Captain Cold in, and maybe I might overview the whole kind of Legends Tomorrow breakdown. Some pretty cool scenes in this where we had the Flash just before it looked like the CIA was going to take out Team Superheroes in the current day. The Flash ran around and stopped the bullets. 6 slow motion scenes. Some cool scenes. I really like the way the Dominators actually looked CGI wise. There were some ET references. A lot of people kind of hate on the CGI on this program. Well, in this program generally, a few YouTubers who I watch dislike the CGI. I can totally see where they're coming from, guys. It isn't the best, but it's not a movie. It's a TV show. The budget is like 30 million. It's not got the same budget of a 300 million pound Suicide Squad, Civil War kind of thing. So the budget is really small. They have to do the best with what they've got. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed the kind of crossover DC Week TV superhero week. I thought it was pretty cool. Can't wait to see what's going to happen next year. I've got some ideas of what potentially they could be doing. Kara, Supergirl hinting at a DEO on Earth 1 to deal with alien threats, but I feel there won't be any alien threats unless she is around. Cisco made her a device, a tachyon device, so she can jump into the world whenever she wants, and she can also communicate with him or the rest of the Flash team if they need help, which is going to lead on to how she comes over for the musical crossover, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like musicals in superhero shows. I just feel it don't work. If it's done in a karaoke sense, then yeah, I'm all for it. Anyway, guys, peace out. Like this video if you like it. Comment if you want to contribute towards what I'm saying. And I'll see you in another video. Goodbye. Peace.